Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shirley and I am the owner and CEO of A&L Creations. And if you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. Alright, today guys, I'm coming to you with another video because I have a tutu outfit to make. It's going to include the embroidery shirt, the ribbon trim tutu, a set of hair bows, and some ruffle socks to match. It's going to be a cute little rainbow colored pony with unicorn, rainbow colored unicorn with a little girl's name. I am using my mighty hoop, and then I just ordered these cute little shirts right here with the little cap sleeves that I really adore. So this will be my first time using one of these shirts that I purchased. So yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys watch me make this outfit. This video is going to get posted all at one time, but it's probably going to get recorded on separate days because it is 9:36 p.m. April 23rd. So I probably only get the shirt done today. Tomorrow I still have to do everything for the tutu, like roll out all the tools and cut my yards out. I still have not decided totally what color I want to do the tutu yet. The lady said at first she wanted pink and purple, but I did a tutu set for another child for her with those same colors. So she told me I can go ahead and freestyle this. So I'm pretty much going to do this however I want to do it. So I'm just going to bring you guys along to watch me get this order done. Alright, so as soon as I get the camera set up to my embroidery machine, I'll come back. Alright guys, so this here is the design that I'm going to do. Little rainbow pony with the name Ashanti. I think I'm gonna do the name in purple as I have it, and then the horse itself is gonna be in, you know what, I'm gonna have to go back and change the colors because I just realized it trimmed it in white and it should actually be trimmed in pink, so I have to go back and change my colors. So give me a second guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I don't know, I couldn't figure out how to go back after I did everything to change the color from white into pink, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to pay attention to when it gets to that color to make sure I switch it over to the pink. So we're going to see how this is going to turn out. So alright, we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start the design. All right, here goes guys. Oh so I already went in and put my stabilizer inside the shirt. All right, we're gonna get started. See how big of a piece I actually need for the pony, and cut that real quick. Alright, let's see if this is big enough. And yep. Alright, so this is just printable iron-on, not printable, but glitter iron-on vinyl. Alright, and so I'm going to go ahead and start this piece. And I like to hold it down. Looks like I had a thread break. Let's see what happened here. Yep. I had a thread break. Yep. Okay. Good. Let's go ahead and get that re-threaded. So and that was number, oh, let me fix that. It's number 4. So this is real tedious to do. Okay, so just get that done. Okay. Alright, that's threaded. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the scissors and just cut this out the way a little bit because it's in the way. So we're gonna close that and let's see. I think I want to go back. Well, let's see what's here. And that's the second one. Let's go back. So that was the first stitch. So we're going to start with the second one fresh. Alright, we're going to close this up. Hit the lock button. And let's try this again. Let's see what it does. Okay guys, so I'm going to take this off and cut this really quick because the next part starts on the hair. So I'm going to take this off and cut it real quick and I'll be right back over. And I'll be right back over, guys. Sorry. Okay, we had another thread issue here, guys. I don't know why, because the thread is not broke unless my bobbin thread ran out. That's the only thing I can assume has happened. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna change it, and I'll be right back. So we did the orange, and now it's moving on to the green. Guys, I keep looking at it, wondering if I should go ahead and stitch the outside of the pony in white. I think that might look cute. Alright guys, I'm going to let this stitch out a little bit more and then I'll come back. Alright guys, so I decided to go ahead and trim the pony in white. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do white or pink. I thought the white probably would just stand out a little bit more, so I decided to go ahead and go with the white. I think the next time I do this design, I might do the pony in like a white glitter heat transfer vinyl to see how that comes out looking. I love the colors of the hair, especially that pink. That's really pretty. I really love that pink. can't wait to see what it turns out like. So now I'm thinking maybe I do the tutu and probably like maybe, I don't know, I kind of like that hot pink there. Maybe that hot pink and purple, or maybe like a 3-tone color. Maybe hot pink, purple, and yellow. I think probably be cute. So I may do them in the tutu in 3 colors. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Tutu in 3 colors. Maybe hot pink, yellow, and purple. Alright guys, it's almost done. Just getting ready to do the main next, and then after it does the main, then I'm going to heat press the shirt just to heat the vinyl onto it. Whatever reason, guys, I kept having thread breaks. Alright guys, so now I'm just gonna clean up like the extra threads and little pieces of glitter vinyl that I can see before I actually heat press the shirt. Just get the extra threads and stuff that I see, and especially want to clean up the extra vinyl, because once I press that vinyl, that's it, it's gonna be stuck to the shirt. So like I should have cut this little extra piece here that I'm trying to get out. It's a little pink piece of the pink vinyl sticking out that I'm trying not to cut the shirt, but shoot, I'm not gonna cut the shirt, but I do see it's gonna be kind of hard. I should have cut that vinyl a little bit closer, but it was a little hard to cut it. And I said the next time what I'm going to do is to make sure when I do that first tack down, well, not the tack down stitch, maybe it is tack down stitch, whatever it is, but to actually stick the piece of vinyl down, I'm going to make sure that I use like maybe a white thread, because when I used the pink thread, it was hard for me to see when I was trying to cut around the cut off the extra vinyl. It was kind of hard for me to see, and I didn't want to accidentally cut the thread, so I didn't want to get too close, but by me not getting so close, it actually left quite a bit of the vinyl. I mean, it doesn't look super duper bad, but I mean, I actually know I know it's there, so it bothers me. Sorry. Trying to make sure you guys seeing what I'm doing, but trying to make sure I'm seeing at the same time. I got my heat press on now over there heating up, so yeah, got the heat press over there heating up. Got all this extra. I said I was gonna start keeping these little scraps, so maybe some projects that I do, so I'm gonna get me like a, I don't know, something, a little bucket or something, but I'm gonna keep all my extra scrap pieces of vinyl in, so maybe I can use them on other projects. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so, and I'm gonna flip it inside out and cut off the extra. I think it came out really cute. Can't hardly see it, but I'm gonna turn it inside out and go ahead and cut out the stabilizer. And then I did notice that stabilizer moved on me and kind of like layered on top of the other piece, but it's no big deal. Let's see how I did kind of stitch. So what I'm going to do is with my mighty hoop, I'm gonna actually buy the stabilizer. It's a piece that you put around the mighty hoop for to like, I guess, hold the stabilizer in place or put the stabilizer exactly where it needs to go. Exactly where it needs to go. So let's see. Oh, let me see. This is kind of small. I want to get most of this cut off. So this is a cutaway stabilizer, because I always heard if you wear it, you don't tear it. So this is just a more of a mesh. This more of the mesh kind of stabilizer. You can kind of see through it. See that? You can kind of see through it. So probably not doing the best job, but I still have to go back and put the tender touch on the back of it as well. So I'm just trying to cut off as much as this stabilizer as I can, because I know that I gotta go back and put that on there too. So I'm probably gonna finish cleaning this up and then go ahead and heat press the shirt and then let you guys see what it looks like. Trying to be careful and pay attention to what I'm doing, because I definitely don't want to cut my shirts and have to do it all over again, because this project actually took a really long time, but only because it has several colors in it, and then I had to like change out thread colors because I only have a 6 needle, and I only have a 6 needle machine right now, and this has several colors in it, so I had to swap out some colors along the way. So I haven't used my machine many times. I think this is probably like maybe the 3rd or 4th project I may have did on there. So I'm still learning it. Still learning my machine. So I'm just trying to get rid of some of these extra threads. Trying to get rid of some of these extra threads. And then I can actually put the, try not to get too close, get the tender touch put on the back of her. And then I can start on the tutu and the socks. Start on the tutus and socks and her bows. So I'm thinking tomorrow, I have not decided yet. I may make tomorrow, I don't know if I want to make tomorrow the tutu day or just go ahead and knock out the socks and the hair bows tomorrow. And then all I have to do is worry about the tutu. That's probably what I'll do. Just knock out the hair bows and the socks, which typically does not take me that long. The tutu actually is what takes the longest. And because like once I get the design done for the shirt and know how I want to do the shirt with whatever colors and things like that, then I could go ahead and knock the shirt out. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning this up, get it heat pressed, and let you guys see what it looks like then. All right guys, so this is the second part to the video of the tutu outfit that I am making. The first part of the video, this is the shirt. So yeah, I decided to put a bow on it, so I think it came out cute. Needs to be pressed, get the wrinkles out of it, but all in all I think it came out cute. So these are the colors that's in it, and what I decided to do is do the socks, yellow tulle with pink ribbon, and then the tutu is going to be like a light pink, the light pink. So the whole tutu will be light pink, and then I think I picked green, hot pink, and white to trim the tutu in. So it'll be like the tutu itself will be one color, but it'll have three colors of ribbon incorporated to just bring out more colors in the shirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back up. So, and then these are the socks that I'm using here, and I think these, I don't know if these are Garanimal socks, I don't know, I can't remember, but I got them from off a Walmart website. So, all right, just gonna stick this over here, and all right, okay. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me show you how I make my socks. So this right here is a 1.5 yards of tulle, and these are just the regular rolls of tulle like this from Hobby Lobby. I like to use those. So we got that, and then 1.5 yards of this. If you hear any talking, I am watching Charmaine Galloway's live as we speak. I decided that I would like to use just like white thread at the top and white thread in my bobbin thread. It just makes it easier, so I won't have to like keep switching colors, and it doesn't look bad when I just use white. So first, what I do is take this here, the tulle, and it already has like a curl. So what I do is take it and fold it in half like this, and I try to keep it even all the way down while I'm sewing. So, oh yeah, forgot I got these little things, and it's like a guide. They're magnetic guides that you connect to your sewing machine, and I like to use these because it keeps everything lined up. I have a hard time sewing in a in a straight line. So I purchased these off of Amazon right here, and they just attach to your sewing machine, and it just helps to keep everything lined up, sort of, kind of, in a way. Still goes a little crooked if you ask me, but I'm gonna add that on. But what you do is you take it and you fold it in half, and then you're just gonna fold it in half like that, and then you're gonna take your ribbon. Now this right here is two-sided satin ribbon, but if you were using like a polka dot or printed ribbon, so you would put the pretty side down, so you face the pretty side down, and then you'll take your tool and then you'll put it on top of it like that. So when you put it on your sewing machine, the pretty side will go down, and then the tool will go on top. And then what I typically do, I don't know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But when I go to sew, once I lay this down, I try to sew as closest to this end line as I can. If not, sometimes I do it down the middle. It's preference. So I try to sew it close to the end line, and just make sure, like, when you lining everything up, you try to keep your fabric, your ribbon, keep the tool kind of up, so when you turn it over, it'll look like this, and you won't have extra tool like hanging down from the bottom. You can cut it off, but that's just extra work. That's how I look at it. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to move the camera down so that you can see what I'm doing. So first, I always start off by attaching my ribbon to both pieces. Attach the ribbon to both pieces. Then I make it's normally called a channel on a tutu, but you still do a channel here. The only thing different is you're not going to put elastic through it. You're going to I leave it attached to a sewing machine. I cannot remember the lady's name, but it's someone I watch on YouTube. She kept the thread attached to her sewing machine, and she kind of pulled it to give that scrunch, but you'll see me do that. So I'm going to move my camera down to my sewing machine. I'm trying to get it where, sorry, because that light is on there. I don't want to okay, I think that'll be good. I just want to make sure you guys can see. So we are going to start off with this first. Okay, so here's my little guide, and I just kind of snap it on it, just so it'll keep everything lined up for me. And we shall see. I might have to adjust it, I'm not sure yet, but I'll see. So, and as you going, you just try to keep your thread, not thread, your tool straight. So alright, so try to line this up as good as I can, and then now sometimes what I do, well, that's mostly with my tutus, I leave the ribbon on the roll and then just sew as I go. And then I'm sorry, I'm having trouble trying to get this lined up. And that's only because I'm recording. If I wasn't recording, I wouldn't be having as much issue with this tool. I don't know, it keeps catching for whatever reason. I'm trying to get it lined up. Just keeps catching and not lining up evenly. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add that on. I see why I keep coming uneven, because that top piece, and I actually may have to move this and try to get it as even as you can. If not, I mean, it's not gonna be a super duper big deal, but I am gonna move this over just a little bit, because okay, there we go. I think that's much better. Okay, and so like normally what I try to do, I don't know if you guys can tell, what I try to do is take the tool and make sure it's like at least half. So half. You can see half of the satin ribbon. So I'm only sewing the tool down on half. And that's going to give the socks a little more length. Trying to make sure this is sturdy, so once I start moving this sewing machine, my table shakes sometimes. So, all right. Put down. We're gonna get started, and I always start and then I back stitch and then start again. All right. So let's get started. And I'm gonna back stitch. Alright. And try to make sure you watching and keeping on. And on the fabric, I mean on the ribbon, because there's been times too where I'm just sewing away and wasn't on. And was not on the wasn't even sewing. Well, I mean I was sewing, but I wasn't attaching anything. So that's why I stop every once in a while and just take a look to make sure. And I just keep stopping and making sure everything is even. Making sure everything is even along the way. So,
Mommy.
Yes.
Can you turn the lights on?
Go tell your brother to come here. I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. And you see I got this guide here and I'm still not even holding near the guide. What? I'm still trying to get used to sewing in a straight line.
No way.
Okay, all right, just hold on then. Okay. I guess I need to try not to go so fast, but it seems like that's when it starts to shake. Alright, it's coming along, guys, and we're almost to the end of this. One more. Sorry again about the shaking. I love my little sewing machine, but I've been thinking about investing in a, I guess like a heavy duty one. I wonder, I'm not sure if I get a heavy duty one, would it shake as bad if I go at a fast speed, or what did it do? But, alright, so, I'm gonna make sure you guys can see. So we're coming to the end of it. And then I already back stitched it. Alright. So, and here it is. That's that. Alright, so that's the first piece, and then that's just some extra that I'm gonna cut off. But the next thing you would do to this is sew the little channel. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one really quick. Sew the other piece of ribbon onto the other piece of tulle really quick, and then I will come back after I do the second one, and then we'll do the channel piece. Alright guys, so I went on and sewed the second one off camera. That's that one. And then I went on and did the first one off camera, and then the second one we will do together. So this is how it came out. So it looks like a little mini tutu. Alright, so we got that one. Then I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do the second one on camera so you can see how I got this. Alright. So here's this one. Cut this little uneven piece off. Just trying to cut it as even as I can. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and alright, so same thing, and when you're doing this, you'll start sewing and then you'll back stitch so you'll start off sewing. I'll go back and back stitch, and then I'll start again, and then you'll just keep on sewing until you get to the end. Yeah, so if anybody has that Singer heavy duty sewing machine, let me know how you guys like it. Because I keep looking at that sewing machine. I look at it at Walmart, I look at it at Joann's, and then I've been going on Amazon and keep trying to decide if I want to get the sewing machine. I mean, it's nothing wrong with this one. This is a Singer C5200, so C5200. And I mean, the sewing machine works just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I had it maybe just a year or going on a year. I don't know if I can't remember if I bought this in April of last year or May of last year. But anywho, it's either been a year or going on a year. So there's nothing wrong with it. It works perfectly fine. But I know I want to start making clothes. I actually made my baby a pair of cute little bell-bottom pants. But I want to start making clothes, and I'm thinking if I want to do like denim items or something made of denim, I probably need something a little bit stronger, or maybe not. Maybe this one will work just fine. I'm not sure, but if anybody has the Singer Heavy Duty, let me know how you like it. Alright, so we are almost to the end, and I should have got a little raggedy end on here, but let's see. Go ahead and I don't want to cut too close because I don't want to cut my. Okay. Here, right. So going right along. So I want to say before we do get to the end of this, that when you get to the end, you don't back stitch. You kind of like stitch right on off the piece of tulle. So don't back stitch. Just keep going. Get to the end and stitch right on off, just like that. Go ahead and raise it up, pull it out, and that's that. So then I'm gonna turn the camera this way. So what I do is I keep this attached, the string attached to the sewing machine. Then I kind of put my finger like right over where the thread ends on the tool. And I like to pull from the top thread. So you know you got your bobbin thread and you got your top thread. I like to grab my string from the top. And I just kind of hold my finger here. I kind of hold my finger here. And then I pull. Like that. And it's gathering as you pull. Top string, hold that top string, keep my finger right in this area here and pull. And as you pulling, it's gathering, and I just keep doing it and gathering. So sometimes it'll get like kind of snag. If it starts to snag, just take your fingers and slide it down just like that. Just slide it. And just slide it, and you're gonna keep gathering and pausing and slide it down until you get all the way to the bottom. Okay, so keep gathering, pulling that top string, and it's still going down at the bottom. And then see, it get to a point where it won't go, and then once it does that, I just slide it down, keep sliding it down. Just like that. Just keep sliding, just like that. And then pull some more. And slide. Just keep on sliding. And then the closer I get to it getting smaller, I kind of take it and put it in the position as if I was going to put it on a sock, just to measure and see how tight I want to get it, because you don't want to get it too tight. You get it too tight, then it's going to be hard to sew on a sock. I've been there. So I can for sure tell you it'll be hard to sew this onto the sock. It'll be hard to sew this on the socks. So you gotta definitely make sure you're paying attention to the sizing that you're doing it. When I first learned how to do this, I messed up a lot. To the point where I almost wanted to quit making socks because it was terrible. Alright, so then once I done got it pushed up so far, see how the length is? Typically what I do after that is I take the one that I previously made and I kind of like measure it up to the new one that I'm doing now and see how much more that I can possibly make it smaller. So I kind of hold it up and look at the length and the alright guys, so my phone stopped, had to clear out some storage. I gotta get if you guys know of any good cameras that'd be good for YouTube videos, let me know. Drop a comment down at the bottom, so in the comment section, so I can invest in a new camera. I'm using an old iPhone and storage is full. I deleted a whole lot and still run into the same issue. Anyway, so I wound up finishing the end off. Sorry that I couldn't show you. The only thing I did once I got through scrunching it all up, I cut the thread from the machine from here, and I left about that much, and I just tied it in like 3 knots and then cut it close. That's it. That was the only thing I did last. So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and attach the sock to the ribbon. So how I do it is I flip the sock inside out just like this, and then I start from the back of the sock when I sew. So what I do is put the pretty side meaning the pretty side of the ribbon, okay, so turn the sock inside out. I take the end of my tool and place it at the back of my sock, and then I just put it under the presser foot, and then I start sewing. Now as it's going, you got to make sure you stretch this sock, because if you don't, it's going to be too tight and then the child will not be able to get their foot in it. So you got to make sure you're stretching the sock as you go. So I'm going to move the camera down. Okay, so got it at the back of the sock. So I might need to move it. See if it'll be better if I move it here. Hopefully you can see a little bit better what I'm doing from there. And then I just take it, put it under the presser foot. And let down the presser foot. I'm sorry, I hope you guys can see. I'm trying to get it light, and I don't even know how to turn the light off. I'm hoping y'all can see what I'm doing. Can't tell if that's a good angle or if the light okay, so let's see. I'm sorry guys, I just want to make sure my hand is not gonna be in the way, that I want you guys to see what it is that I'm doing. So I'm gonna take my hand, my thumb right here, and I'm putting it inside the sock and stretching it. And keep in mind that the other piece beneath, the other part of the sock, you got to try to make sure you don't get that caught up under the presser foot, or it's going to sew that part down too. So finger in there. And don't forget, pretty side goes facing down on the sock of the ribbon. And then I just use my other hand to like hold down the tool while I sew. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Oop. And that's where I tripped at too. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm gonna let the presser foot up for a second. Put it on a zigzag stitch. I always put it on the widest zigzag stitch that I have, and mine is 03. That's what I forgot to tell you guys to do. Zigzag stitch on her. So I'm gonna cut that off. That's what I meant to do. Zigzag stitch. Starting first. So didn't stitch too much. Yeah, it didn't stick too much. So I might be able to just pull it straight out because I wish I had my seam ripper nearby. Let me grab my seam. Let me grab my seam ripper. Okay, so I went on off camera and removed that piece. So you go ahead and get it under there. You go ahead and get it under there, and then take your thumb. Got my thumb in there, and as I'm sewing, I'm gonna take these 4 fingers, or these 3 fingers, not the pinky, and hold this down, the sock down, and then I'm gonna take this hand and use that to like keep the tool flat. Keep the tool flat. Keep my hand, hold my hand down here, and keep the tool flat. Sock. Thumb in the sock, and then don't forget it's on a zigzag stitch. And then I'm gonna start, then I'm gonna go back and back stitch, and then I'm gonna start back sewing. And don't forget, keep stretching that sock with your thumb. And then I just stop and straighten as I need to. Stop, stretch the sock some more, and just keep on straightening out the tool and the ribbon. And then I'm trying not to go so fast so I don't make no mistakes, because I definitely didn't have to take socks loose. Because I've made mistakes. I didn't stitch the bottom part of the sock, but I'm telling y'all to pay attention and make sure the bottom part of the sock does not go up under the foot pedal and sew down, because I've had that to happen to me before too. Okay, I've had that happen to me before too, and had to I'm sorry, I hope you guys can see certain stuff I'm not used to recording when I'm doing. So I don't always know how to make sure the camera is set. I wanted to move it on the other side, but due to the fact that the bright light that's made onto my sewing machine, it the bright light I don't know, it seems to me, I don't know, it looks like from the bright light it was going to be hard for you guys to be able to see exactly what I was doing. And that's the reason why I brought it back. Alright. Bringing it down around. See if I moved it. Ooh, my thumb's starting to get cramped up. Trying to hold on to this sock to make sure. Still stretching it good. So I'm still holding my thumb in here. Still stretching and pulling. Still going on around. Still using all my fingers to try to hold everything in place. Okay. So I'm almost around to the back part of the sock. Almost around to the back part of the sock. So we're coming to an end in a minute. And even when you come to the back part of the sock, you gotta make sure you still do your back stitch. Okay. Alright, so I'm almost to the end. So I'm almost to the end. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and back stitch. I think I got it all down. That's what I'll be worried about sometime, making sure. Okay. Then you take it, slide it out, go ahead and cut it. Right. Okay. And here is the sock. Some of the extra little strings I gotta cut off. Like one right there. So I'll just cut that string. And the sock is wide enough. See that stretch in there? It's stretched enough where the child can get their foot in it. The sock is sewed all the way around. So the only thing that I'm gonna do now is pull the sock right side out. Pull the sock right side out, and then alright, and then I just gotta cut these extra little strings here off. Cut these stretchies. Alright, so there is the cute little sock. Alright, so that's it. That's how you make a ruffle sock. So the only thing I have left to do is take these two ends here, and I just take a little bit of a glue stick. Oh my goodness, glue stick. And I'm gonna slip it on my little foot. And I got these little mannequin feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and slip the sock on the mannequin foot just so you can see what it looks like. All right, let the camera up some. All right, and here is the little sock. So cute. So I still got to do the other sock, but other than that, that is the cute little sock on the little mannequin foot. I think it looks real cute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other sock off camera, and then the next part of the video will be me. I don't know if I'm gonna do the herbos first or the tutu, but right now that's the sock. All right, so that's it for right now, guys. And once I do the tutu or the herbo, whatever one I decide to do next, I'll come back with that part. All right, guys, I'm back. So don't kill me, but I know I told you guys that I was gonna make the whole entire tutu outfit on camera, but something came up, so I had to do the tutu itself off camera. But no worries, I'm gonna make my daughter a 4th of July outfit, so I'm gonna actually do the tutu on camera for her 4th of July outfit, so you guys will still be able to see it. So I did show you the shirt, I showed you the socks. This is what the hair bow looks like, and it just have the little clamp on the back. So I made one, and then I'm going to make the other one on the camera with you guys so that you can see what I'm doing. But I do want to show you the tutu real quick. Alrighty, and here is the tutu. So it's almost like a sort of like a light watermelon pink color. Green ribbon, goes from green ribbon to white ribbon to the pink. All right, so sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see, but that is that. Like I said, this is the little hair bow, and give me 1 second. So, and then, okay, that's the tutu. There's the shirt. Little cap sleeves on it. And then these are the little socks. So, everything is pretty much complete except for the second bow. So there you go. So that's that. Fold this back up. So only thing I gotta do now, once I get done making the hair bow, is to go ahead and get my pictures. Get my pictures done, and then post it on my Etsy shop, which actually this one here is for someone that is not on Etsy. This is for a local customer of mine. So yep, it's for a local customer. All right, guys, so these are the pieces of ribbon. This one here, I want to say, is a 2-inch ribbon. These are 7x8 inch ribbons. And honestly, did I put this one up? Oh, shoot, making a mess over here. And this one is 5x8. And I found this cute little ribbon at Dollar Tree. So that's really cute. So I did that. So I already sewed the pieces. And honestly, guys, I didn't even measure the length on these. Like, I kind of freestyle all my hair bows, like whatever I think of. I just kind of work something up. But and then what I do is, how I come up with the length, I leave it still attached to the roll of ribbon and just kind of fold over to see about how long I will want it. And then I cut it off. So no measurements. I should have measured them before I sewed them together. But I was making another, working on another project earlier, and I had my sewing machine out, and I wanted to put it away. So that's the only reason why I went on and did this. So the only thing I did was fold it evenly in half, and then just went back and forth with my sewing machine across these. Okay. So like I said, this is the bow here. I got my hot glue gun going. You're also going to need needle and thread. Okay, so let me see. Oh yeah, my daughter has gotten into making these cute little waist beads. So yeah, she made several other colors or whatever, but they came out real cute. You know, it'll be cute for the summer to wear. So she made that one for me. All right, so now we're gonna take these and flip them in half. Flip them inside out the correct way. Flip them the right way. Folding. Folding. Shh. Sorry, guys. My baby's in the background playing. All right, so I'm gonna bring the camera down in hopes that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, slide the laptop back. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. First, what I do is take these two pieces here. I take my needle. And I make sure this part where I sewed together is in the back. It's in the back. I take the needle and I just weave it back and forth, in and out, like that. Then I take the second piece, do the same thing, kind of weave it in and out. Probably should have did a third. Go back through it on this side. Okay. So once you weed it in and out, you're just gonna take it and kind of pull to try to like gather two pieces together, but you still gonna kind of have to try to fix it. Kind of like that. You got your pieces weeded in and out, and then kind of give it that little bow look. And then I take the thread, I kind of wrap it, like that. And then still just kind of make sure you kind of straighten the bow back out. kind of straighten it back out. Make sure, try to keep the thread towards the middle of it. Yep, I slid a little too much. Hold on. Okay. Do it again, and then go towards the back of it. And then what I do is take the pin and just like loop through the thread like that. And then I take this and take the needle and pull it through. Pull it through. Up. Basically just trying to get a I hate when it starts to get uneven. Another loop. And then just take the pin and loop it again. Just like that. It's so crazy because I'm having a real hard time with this one and didn't have any issues with the I didn't tie my string up some type of way here. I didn't have any type of issues with the other one off camera, of course. Anyway, I didn't tangle something up here. I'm not sure what I did. Anyway, so that's that. Go ahead and cut off that extra thread. And that's going to be that part there. Then I'm going to have to put more thread on here because it's not going to be long enough because I need to do the other part. Caught myself making the thread long enough, but had a little boo-boo, but that's okay. Take it and keep it rolling. Okay, so now we're going to get more thread. So make sure we got enough. More thread. And rethread the needle. Alright, threaded that back. Bring it out some. And go ahead and tie a new piece. Okay, and this time I'm going to cut a little bit of that excess thread off so it won't be so long in the end. Okay, so that's it. Get rid of that. And there we go. So now, same thing here. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Let's go through the bottom piece first.
That's the kid. Why kids taking off in the jungle? Kids on the lawn in jungle. That's scary.
Alright.
She's in the forest.
Alright, and same thing, just like this. Okay, so once you got it through there, same thing we did before, pull your thread through, and then just wrap it around just like we did the other one. I'll stick the thread through again. And again, wrap it a little bit more. And we got it just like that. So then we're going to take this string, the thread and then like loop it through, take it back through the bottom piece there, pull it. The only thing you're doing is kind of tying a knot. Tying a knot. Alright. And loop it through again. And there you go. You got your little bow piece there. I cut up some, put that off to the side, and then take it, and you just tying this string. I tied about 3 times, and then I cut it out, cut off the excess pieces. All right, take that, cut away the extra, and now we got it looking like that. So that part looks more like that side, so we're going to take these, and that looks like the back. Put it on there like that. I'm gonna put it on there like that. And then next, what you do, which is glue stick. I hate using, but this is what works. Okay, so the only thing we're gonna do is, while it's laying on top there like that, you're gonna take the glue gun, take the glue gun, and just like put a dab of glue right there. This is what I hate, the stringiness of the glue, because it gets everywhere. Like I got extra glue, you can see it right there on this spot. I hate that. I don't know, I'm gonna have to, maybe I can use like maybe some fabric glue versus this glue stick, glue gun. I get it, sometimes I can get it, you know, to kind of peel off so you won't see it, but yeah, I hate that. Okay, we got that piece down. Then we're gonna do the same thing with the yellow piece. Same thing with the yellow piece. A little bit of glue. And then I'll take it. Alright, we're gonna press it. Just like that. Just like that. And then we're gonna move on to the other side. Do the same thing with the other side. Same thing. Only thing different here is I like to put glue across this midsection too, to make sure everything is holding in place. So I squeeze a little bit of glue on the back of there. And then you're gonna lay that part down a little bit, like that. And then we're gonna move on over here and go ahead and get the glue on this part here. So glue. This glue get hot. Hot, hot, hot. It definitely gets hot. Sorry if my hands are in the way, guys. I'm just trying to get this glue, and I don't always get lucky and able to get it off. See how it looks there? So if any one of you guys have some type of idea of how I can get the excess glue off easily after getting it on my fabric outside of the space I actually want it in, just let me know. All right, and then last piece of this part of the all right, so this is what we have so far. That's what we have so far. So now, time to get the scissors and cut off these little extra strings that's everywhere. Cut off the extra strings. So any little extra strings, which you know you can still hide them, but sometimes if you're using a thinner piece of ribbon, almost nipped my bow. Okay, so now this is what we got so far. This is what it's looking like. Now we got this last piece here, and then I don't know, I always kind of like play around with it to kind of see how I want to do it. These are the clamps that I use. I got these from I want to say Hobby Lobby or Michael's, one of them. It's just these little metal clamps. I actually got some more too, some smaller ones. Either some smaller ones or some bigger ones. I can't remember. So anywho. So this is gonna go back behind here. So this one goes this way. So I'm gonna turn this one that way too. All right, I was just trying to see what way I had it going. All right, so now it's time for this. So what we're gonna do is try to find the spot that works the best for this and decide how I'm gonna go about doing it. All right, go back around and then wrap up under. Okay, and that's how it's going to look when we're done. So now we're gonna start with just some glue right here in this area. And I just add a little bit at a time, and then just like that, add a little bit, and I go across the front. Try not to trying to make sure you keep your bow straighten. Ooh, this little glue gets everywhere. And then I just kind of hold it and glue all on my nails. So I just kind of hold it. And then I'm trying to see. Okay, so then more glue. And kind of hold it. Okay, so now I want to get ready to attach the clamp. Turn it back that way. Okay, so we're going to attach the clamp. So I'll take Glue right there in that area. And we're gonna put the clamp. I took it off because I want to take it down, just slide it down just a little bit. I felt like I had it too far over. So I just want to bring it down just a little bit this way. Okay. So the rest of that, just kind of let it. Oh, I get really annoyed with these glue guns. Okay, so that's that. Then what I do is, once I got it down a little bit, I open the inside of here and do a little bit of glue inside of there, because I take the ribbon and loop it through there and clamp it down on there. So like that. Clamp it down on there like that. Okay. After clamping it down, I start wrapping around again. Okay. So more glue right here in this area. I take it and put it down there just like that. And then when I get to this part on the second round, I don't like to put glue again because sometimes it kind of seeps through and you can see it through the satin. So now lastly, put some glue here to put down this last little piece. Okay, and I'm gonna lift that because there's a little space that didn't get done, but I was trying not to do too much glue because I didn't want it to like kind of seep through. All right, so and there you go. And there's the bows. And there's the back of them. Like that. Yep. And now all I have to do is get photos and she's ready to pick up her outfit. Alright guys, I'm gonna raise the camera back up. So like I said, sorry again guys from not doing a tutu on camera, but I promise you guys we'll get one done. Now this is what I was working on earlier today that I'm really excited about. I'm gonna be adding to my Etsy shop. Let me unplug this glue gun. Hold on. Okay. All right. Look what I made. Some little cute, guess you can call them diaper covers or bloomers. These are so cute. Cute. And I sewed these myself from a pattern. And this is another thing I'm excited about, guys. Look, I got my labels. I got my labels. A&L Creations, and I actually created these labels on my own. So I'm super excited about that. And not only do I have this, but bam, I made a matching shirt. So cute, so cute, so cute. So this shirt is a 2T, and this pattern goes up to 18 to 24 months. 12 to 18, 18 to 24. Yeah, 18 to 24 months. These are a 18 to 24 months. So I decided to do a 2T shirt with it. Yes. So I'm super excited about that. So I got to get pictures of this and put it on my Etsy shop. And it just says Cutie Pie. So I'm going to get pictures of this and add this to my Etsy shop to sell. I kind of want to do something for the hair, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to decide, but I kind of want to do something with the hair, but because it's just fabric, I'm not sure. I'm used to doing bows with ribbon, but I don't know. Maybe some on YouTube. Okay, and this is also what I want to show you guys too. Okay, so I got the rest of my little tags in here, and I actually made these myself. So A&L Creations, I made them myself, so I'm super excited about that. And then right here, I don't know if I showed you guys this in the last video. Maybe I did. So I've been making my own little care cards. I actually designed these myself. It's just a little washing instructions on a cute little t-shirt. I'm going to also make these in just a regular shirt, and then I'm going to do them in a onesie. Then I also made these to go in my little bags. I'm going to put these in my packaging. It says birthday girl. And I also made some with the little truck on there for birthday boy. I got those, and I'm not done. I need to make some for my tumblers. I need to make some for my tumblers and something else I want to do them for. I can't quite remember. But, yep, I made these myself. So I'm super excited about those. And able to sew them right into my clothes. So since I'm going to be doing clothes as well. So, but, yep, guys, that is it for this video. If you like the content of this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. And if you are interested in how I made these and would like to see a video on these, just let me know that as well. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.